Alright guys, this is day 32 of trying to reach 2011 chess, and I'm 1678. Yesterday we got a bit boost of confidence with the first win after a long time, and today we'll play two 10-minute games, hopefully win both of them and get back on the winning streak. Black pieces against just a person from Thailand, Roy 1697, and we get the Queen's Gambit, so let's just go for this. That is just a completely normal setup, and I think I'm just gonna go here and even bishop e7. Like, this doesn't make any sense to me, so I'm gonna go here, and we're getting this weird setup, but I'm just gonna castle, and then maybe I can even push. But it is an interesting start to say. Takes and takes, and taking is now really possible, but before that I would like to play knight to c6 to pressure that square a bit more. Now if takes, this pawn is still fine, so I think I'm just gonna develop. Where is this bishop going though? That is a question. It can go here to protect the pawn, but that is really passive and I do not like that. He can take, and after takes, he is kind of just fine. I can actually, if this, I think I'm gonna take. Then after he takes, I don't care about if he takes the knight or not. Now I'm gonna kick out the bishop, and if takes and takes, this knight is hanging, so he has to take, and after this, I've got a really cool pawn structure, and I have the bishop pair. So I think that's what's gonna happen. If he goes like here, then I can go here probably, and if you don't take, then I'm just gonna be fine. So let's see how he handles this situation. By the way, guys, thank you so much for the support. We've got some extremely good views in the past, and I think it was day 30. So I really appreciate, and all of your comments. It really makes my day much better. So thank you all so much. I'm gonna go rook e8. If takes and takes, I'm just completely fine with that. The problem kind of with this is, I think I'm gonna take on the next move, because then he obviously can't take with the queen. Ooh, what? I don't get that. Can I just not take? Wait, it's protected by the bishop. Yo! I did not see that. So now if this... I think I'm gonna take that. I think I'm gonna take that, and I kind of I blundered a pawn. I blundered a straight up pawn. This bishop over here is really good, and it also snipes the b7 pawn through this knight. So yeah, fair play. But I do have the bishop pair, so he can take this with check, and then he can take this even with the queen, forcing a queen trade. So, you know, I just this is a really great start for my opponent to this game, and I think if he plays a knight takes f6, queen takes, and then if he takes like this, then it's really bad, because if I take, he creates a pass pawn, and this pawn is, I mean, this is just, oh, okay. So now I have a chance to save the bishop, which I would love to do, but it just takes so much tempo for me to do that. Like, if I develop the bishop though, then this and the pawn is still gonna be hanging. So it really is not a good position at all. But I just need to get rid of this guy. Like, unfortunately, yeah. So maybe rook b8. It is a horrible move. I hate it so much. But unfortunately, I think it has to be done just because of this monstrous bishop. And I think we get takes and takes, and he just has this beautiful pass pawn. And if he pushes, I mean, we need it to be on a light square. This is a really horrendous move, and I hate to play that. But what can we do? It's still just 1600, so a lot of blunders can be made. So yeah, how will my opponent respond? At least I'm winning on time, so it looks like the game will be playing in his advantage, and he will be the one pulling the strings. So it probably is just better for me to try to play faster and put him under pressure. That way he could crumble. I think if we get this, then it is quite sad, but I think this, but he still gets the push, right? He still gets the, he goes for push anyways. Whoa, that's crazy. Now this is still possible. So maybe this. I don't know what I want my bishop. If I develop, the pawn just has to be stoppable. The pawn just has to be stoppable, right? Let me develop, and I'm gonna go. I can always waste the move with bishop h7, and then if this, I can go here, and then push is not possible. So maybe push is one more time. I'm gonna go here, and then I don't know how do you protect it, honestly. Like I think you have to go here. I definitely don't want to trade, so I'm gonna go here. You can't go here. Oh, and he just okay. Well, now I'm just gonna attack now, and on the light square though, I mean it is very safe. So let me just put some pressure over here. This rook is so trash, it is crazy. So I need to push this pawn. I just need to push that pawn. It is a very depressing move for me to play, but I think it just has to be done. Because then I'm gonna go obviously rook d6 and rook d8 and now I don't. Yeah, I mean this is a really smart move because if I push, he goes here, and that's just really bad. So do I get the trade, or how do I actually play this? Maybe I go here and then push. One of this, and then I can. I think that could be slightly better. I need to play fast, man. I can't spend 26 seconds on a move. So it is. I don't know. Like doubling up just looks like the pawn is just up there. I can also have ideas of maybe like go here and attack some pawns, his pawns obviously, so I can get some counter attack as well. But this pawn I cannot attack it with the bishop unfortunately because this diagonal is always gonna be. Oh, what? Do I just not have this? Like obviously if I move then he takes it, but if I go here, takes and takes, then he probably goes like here, and I can just go here and I'm fine now. I think I'm just gonna do that, honestly. You still don't have this. I know we're trading pieces and it's probably not good, but there is still the time advantage, which he still got 6 minutes on the clock, so probably it is not the good. It's just not a good thing for me to worry about. But it is what it is, man. I'm gonna pre-move this so I can get maybe some even extra seconds because that is kind of what oh wow, in very interesting. Now takes, and after he takes, what is the plan here? I mean this and this is still fine, and then you still have this move, right? So what if I just like go here? That way I just really sack most of the squares. This is still not possible. I don't know, like I feel like I'm just doing pretty okay. We're both of us are very slow players, so we gotta keep that in mind. Now if takes and takes, there's also some ideas to put the bishop on this diagonal, but I kind of don't like that. Obviously this move, occupies, it just, protects the square that if the queen would be over here, then he can go takes and then go here, and that almost looks like a fork, but it's not because of queen d8. Now let's just pre-move this so we can, we've got easy moves in this position, and one of the only chess books that I've read is that if you are losing, you need to make as fast and as hard moves as possible for your opponent, because that's just, if he's gonna just capture everything easily, it's gonna be easy for him. So you need to make moves that he's gonna think about for a while, and then he's gonna be put under pressure, And I feel like that is a really, really useful thing that you can even use in your own games. So, and suddenly, yeah, I've got a huge time advantage. He wants a trade. I don't. So, obviously, that endgame would be winning. But he's also hitting this pawn. That is quite unfortunate. I guess this, just attack this one as well. He probably wants to go here. Okay, I can't think. I have to. But that pawn ain't gonna do nothing. But he can't be up 2 pawns. Like that's just cannot happen. As you can see, 43 seconds on the clock. 43 seconds on this move. Just and that kind of does real things for me. If you go here, I have to go here, and then you just get the push. So obviously here, but I still have the light square. You still have the push. If push, I just go here, but then this and then this. I think it should be savable, really. I mean, if he's gonna play with this pace, I think we are indeed going to win the game. Here, and then if this, it is getting very, very close to the pawn promotion. This pawn is hanging as well. So if push, that is very obvious. I can't say because of this, right? So if push, I go where? This pawn is hanging. And he obviously started threatening this, so maybe I go, if push I can go here. That looks like a move, because then this still, okay, he captures it now. I can maybe take this, push, and then this is not really stoppable, is it? I can't take another pawn, man. Like, it's just impossible. I mean, I can win this pawn, and then after push I can go. No, I can't even go there. I gotta make a move. 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 I just gotta make a move. 3 minutes on his clock, though, so it is really gonna come to the time pressure. I think this pawn is completely hanging, so I can take that whenever I want. Not really though, because he's just gonna push, and I need the queen on the defense. That is just so annoying, bro. Here, and if you check, I can go here. Probably even, yes. I don't think I'm wondering anything. This and then this. And I'm just fine. You can pin me though, which is quite unfortunate. But after takes and block, I still should be able to somehow hold on with the time situation that we have right now, and with the pace that he's playing. I've said this from maybe like when he has 8 minutes on the clock, but it is where we are on this move. Move 27. Why did I not pre-move that? Now I think he's gonna pin me. There we. Oh my god. Why did he not take the rook? Oof, but I'm still alive. I am still alive in this game. Don't click off of the video because 2 minutes on the clock for him, while 4 and 24 seconds on 4 minutes and 24 seconds on my clock. This pawn is completely hanging. Then I can threaten this pawn with tempo. Oh, well, not anymore. Let's just make like a slightly improving move, attacking this. And just, wow, okay. Major improving move. Just shuffle these pieces, and maybe it will come to the victory, because I'm obviously completely losing. But who cares if you are slow? No one cares, I'm gonna tell you that. Now I should think about my next move. This is a straight, so we gotta go here. And now I hung this pawn, and if he takes that, I think it's quite over, actually. I can't even take this because it's a trade. So taking this pawn looks very, very bad for me. Very, very bad, because these 2 pawns are just gonna... Wait, I'm dumb. He can't take that because I take with a rug. So he can't take that. And now he's under severe time pressure. Extreme time pressure. And I can maybe even take my time here, because 4 minutes against 1... with no bonus time, obviously. That is huge. 1 minute, 1 second, 1 minute on the clock, and he is under a minute. He is under extremely big time pressure, and he's not making any moves. Even if we trade queens, probably it would still be better for me. Like, if you're gonna get a winning position and then lose on time, who cares? Like, you started this gamble with a 10-minute game. Like, I just can push. I really, really don't need to make any insane moves here. And suddenly, from losing on time all the time, it looks like this game could be mine. This is another move that I like. Just again attacking the pawn. 28, 27, and 26 seconds on his clock. It looks like this game is going to be over, but is he gonna be able to somehow pull it off with 20 seconds on the clock? Why is he thinking for so long? He needs to make a move or he will lose this game. And ladies and gentlemen, it looks like we'll get +8 into the 1680s. He resigns and we get the win. My computer is lagging, I'm sorry for that. But we do get the win, 1686. Let's get into the analysis. This is exactly the start to this episode that we wanted. 80.3% accuracy versus 86.6. So he did indeed outplay me. I played as a 1900. He played as a 2150 100 player. Let's get into the game. This is a queen's gambit decline. I've just, yeah, c5 is fine. I've played feel like I played, wow, this is a long theory. Obviously I did not know it. And then after this, yeah, b takes d4, b takes d5. I should, yeah, should have taken with the bishop. That is the wrong call. And then after he takes, what do I play? What? Bishop e6 or bishop h3? He should have... I'm really confused. What? Bishop? That's not a human move. I'm sorry. Like, that's not a human move. But let's get back into the actual game. We trade here, and it's 0.46 here. So it still could be a lot to make here. This is the best move, so fair play. Was not expecting that. And I just played really solid and quick moves. And he just didn't have any time on his clock. We traded here, and it's completely winning for him with the 2 pawns. And now he just resigns. I am wondering if on this move I can take the pawn, or is that a blunder? It's the best move. It's the best move to take the pawn. So I should have went aggressive, but I didn't get so greedy. I played a really... I did not play a good game of chess, but I played a really... I feel like that was really smart playing that fast. Okay, that was the first game. Let's get into the second one. Black pieces once again, and instead we get e4, c5, and we go into the hyper excited dragon. And let's see. Okay, we get the main line. C takes d4, and now I can go here. If we get push, I'm gonna push. I'm gonna attack his queen. And that is what we get. If this happens, I know the best move is knight to e4, but I don't know how to capitalize against it. So I think this has a slight inaccuracy. But the idea of it is to drop here. So I've played this, and I did not analyze this one game, unfortunately. So I don't know what after knight e4. I know it's better, but and maybe even this move I have. But like, I'm just never gonna be able to do this, right? See, he goes here. Do I not have like this? Because then if you, oh my god. But like this, and then I just don't see the maybe I can have check, but if this, then it's just bad. I don't know. I'm just gonna drop here. Yeah, because I play that every single time against this queen thing, and now I just go bishop g7 and I castle. This is obviously another move. If he takes, I take with the queen and I get free development. So if that happens, ooh, immediate attack from my opponent. I can have this, but I just really need to. Wait a second. That's a free pawn. That's just a free pawn. How did he not notice? That's just a free pawn, and I'm already a central pawn up, which is like insane. I can even take, and I think he wants to castle here, so he's gonna take his queen, and then I can go here. But then maybe he can like push and threaten this knight here. So, how do I play this now? Let's go here. Make sure everything is protected. This pawn, like, if you take, I don't know how to take. But I think I have to take like this, even though it looks super scary. But it's gonna go here, here, and threaten this mate here, right? So what I need right now. Ooh, so no push. So now I just get a free tempo, and I am gonna take that any day of the week. And it is like, where do you actually go? If you go here, then you're fine. But like I'm gonna go here, and I think there are some sacrifices in the future. I mean, this and this looks just like you're dead. Do I go for that? But then this is always gonna be very weak. I think it's better to sacrifice the rook here, because, and also have the knight somewhere else. So I mean, I can maybe go knight here. No, but then I can sack it. So I don't know. How do I set this up, but I feel like I can sack this. And after this, if the queen would be able to come over here, then there are just so many threats, you know, with this mate on b2, and also threatening the pawn, obviously. So it is really an unpleasant position for my opponent. He does have this probably though, which does look like a really aggressive move. Like, I mean, it could be played for sure, but I don't know. My opponent is finally having a bit of a deep think, so I'm not losing on time that horribly. Now probably this could be my next move if nothing crazy happens. Ooh, we want to trade. He really does. What? Okay. I mean, that is actually really annoying. Like, that's not a bad move at all. But if this, then I probably am gonna go for that. Yeah. I don't want to trade these, but what can I say, man? It's a really good move. Takes and takes. And then it's just gonna put a lot of pressure on me, like a lot of pressure. Wait, I have check. And if you block, then I feel like I really don't want to lose that bishop. I really don't want to lose that bishop. Check, I mean, if block, I can just go here and we can make a draw. Well, he's 17-26, so if we draw, I get +1. So that's, ooh! Was not expecting him to actually go for that. Now, what do I do in this position? Just really don't know. Like, this is an insane position. Like, what the hell? I really want my queen out, but if I go here, I mean, I don't know. I'm really confused by this position. Maybe oh, that looks quite good, but then after this, my bishop is hanging because of the rook. Do I have push? Yo, I gotta go for that. I just gotta go crazy. Let's just attack. This knight over here, if it's taken, then I don't think that's good for you, because I'm just gonna... What? How the... Bro! Takes. Isn't that just 2 pieces? Bro, if this, bam, and after you take, like, you've got nothing, you've got bro. Do I take with the rook? That's probably, yeah, I mean, that's not, it just is way too much. And look at his position. Ladies and gentlemen, I am back because this position, if I don't, okay, let's not say that. But, I mean, it's just looking very, very good for me. I can even take like this. I don't know. Damn. This, and then this and this. So let's say I take, you go here. I take, you go here, I check you. You have to take this. I check you. Let's say that I take, and you just have to, no, I take like this. Then, I mean, with the H pawn, and this, and I have to defend, so I go here, here. Oh, takes here. Takes here. Rook here, this, and then I can go here, and I just cover all of this. Wait a second, I'm gonna go for that. I'm really positive that this is winning. Really, really positive that this is winning for me. I think it should be winning. If it's not, I'm very surprised, but I really feel like that this is winning position. Ooh, oh, I mean, he's just surprising me with all of his moves. But now I'm just surviving this, for sure. Yeah, I think I should be fine. If we get takes, I'm just super happy with my position, because I can take and threaten the c2 pawn. So, I mean, I could not be more happy about this position. Like a 17-26, probably 2 weeks ago, I would be playing the game where I'm playing for winning here. But I am more surprised about it because of my form. So yeah, let's see how he reacts to this. Yeah, he just wants to double up, but this, I don't know, man. Like, it's a move where, I mean, I'm gonna take it because now he gets quite a weird position, and I get a tempo, and then I can take and I can threaten this. So, you know, like, this is just he doesn't have a check, right? He doesn't have a check. So let's go here, and yeah, if you go here, this, and even this, no, it's not takeable. I thought it is takeable though, but it is not, unfortunately. Okay, so he does go ring here. Now, if this, I do bring my piece to the middle, but I think I still should be fine if the king protects. I don't know. I mean, this and take is just the nonsense, right? Yeah, probably I was too scared of this attack to... this is kind of a useless move. Obviously, if this, I go here, and then if check, can even block. So, you know, I think I have to block. I mean, I gotta block. I have to block. Is there a tactic that I don't see? He looked so confident playing this move, but I feel like there is not. And now this pawn is just suffocating the king, and I'm just threatening a trade. He wants this. He wants the pawn. But I don't care, because I'm gonna go... but this is... yeah, I did underestimate that. Why am I up 5 points of material, by the way? Where the hell did I take that? And this is... He does not even take it! He just ignores. Yo! And I just gotta... Like, if I don't beat him here, that just would be absolutely nuts. he wants this, right? So let's make sure that everything is protected. And ladies and gentlemen, this... obviously I blunder, but I think it even might still be winning for me, but it is a very hurtful blunder, if that even is a word. Yeah, and I'm losing on time, rapidly losing on time. But this pawn is still alive. So if I get my, I mean, if this rook is on the, I can't speak English today. Do I just go aggressive with the king? I'm not getting forked here, like. Okay, let's just go back. If the rook is on the first file, it's mate. And I'm threatening, I cannot win the queen. But I have a check, but unfortunately the queen can just grab it. So, I don't know how to play this, man. I really don't know how to play this. This pawn is not hanging. I don't know what to do. I have no idea what to do. I'm just gonna go here and here. No, I don't know. I am really confused, guys. I don't like my winning chances here, unfortunately. I was completely crashing, but then he just forked me. This, I don't know. It is a weird position. Yeah, I don't think he knows what that move does. This. I don't know, you know. This is probably his idea. This is a very, very sad game. Let's call it that. Yeah, man. 1 minute and 53 seconds on the clock, and what I did to the first guy in this video looks like it's gonna happen to me in the second game, unfortunately. And I think he even might be happy with a draw here, but I know myself and I know how bad I am in these positions. Not idea if he's gonna check me here. Not losing a pawn, right? Not losing a pawn, but the problem, I just gotta push some pawns and hopefully create. Wait, where's the queen going? Yeah, I gotta. Oh my god! Please take the pawn. Oh! Oh my goodness! This is the day of my comeback, ladies and gentlemen. He hangs a fork, and the game is now completely over. I am not losing this. Like, I can throw a lot of winning position, but this is not possible, ladies and gentlemen. We are going, and by we I mean I am going to indeed win this game, which is absolutely incredible with my form. And yeah, it is crazy, but this pawn falls, and I'm just gonna make another queen. Hopefully don't stalemate. He resigns. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the day 2 out of 2. Every time I say that in the intro, I don't believe it, but the day we did. And there we go, 1695. Let's get into the analysis. 82.6, so not the best game, but apparently I played as a 2000 rated player. Okay, I will take that. Hyperlux the Dragon, and now I want to, yeah, I told you, 94 is the best move. But I think this happened in one of my games that he goes like here. I don't know, he somehow trapped me here, I don't know. Then let's say I just go here. No, okay, well, that's not, I don't know, I'm gonna take a look at it so I don't make the same mistake again. And now this, and he just hangs a pawn, so I take it. It was not even the best move. The best one was d6. I push. Okay, bishop e5 is the only move in the position. Check, and I'm crushing. e5 is the move, and I found it. So really cool. And then I take the f1 was slightly bit better, but King F8 is losing? Yeah, rook E1 is the move here. Just take it. But this is where we ended up, and in this position, unfortunately, what? Knight. What the hell was I supposed to? Oh. Oh. Okay, that is a cool tactic. But I'm still slightly better in this position. And we bait him into taking the pawn on b5, and then we fork, and we just completely we just win the game. We just completely win the game. I don't know what that sentence was, but guys, thank you so much for the support. It looks like we're back. 1685, one game away from 1700. So let me know in the comments, guys, if you enjoy these videos. I really appreciate you. Thank you for watching, and see you tomorrow at day 33. Peace.